Hello and welcome to Hypercars, Enthusiast of Las Vegas. Me and my beautiful fiance, we're over here. Again, she's with me again, my sidekick. We're at the Cars and Coffee Coffee and Espresso at Boca Park, Las Vegas, Nevada. Summerlin. This is the first time that I've been over. We've both been over here, so we're gonna check this out. Some nice cars out here. So we're gonna take some videos and hopefully get a couple of interviews, and we'll get back to you guys as soon as we can. Talk to you guys in a bit. Mustang. What's that?
quick rinse.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice truck on it. Compared to what it looked like when they got it. He makes a lot of these parts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
He's only 18.
Wow, for real?
Yeah, he's 18. He's around here. He's over the little cap on the
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, if you want to just kind of just show me
Yeah, of course.
what you did and just point things out.
I'm going to start off the front. I remember at the Elite Tuner show,
I'm gonna stand back
I
a
was
little
going
bit.
all over the place, so I'm
Okay.
going to try to make as best as I can to explain as much
Okay.
as I've done.
Okay.
So I bought the GT500 grill. I added my own custom bottom grill below it. I did the front splitter myself with my father, and we made that custom. It took a little bit of shaping, designing to figure out what we wanted to do. But, you know, we got it to be able to get all flat and nice. I'm really happy about how it turned out. I mentioned the mud flaps up front, so I'm
Yeah.
not going to explain those again. I added custom LED lights at the bottom for fog lights. I thought
Okay.
nobody's really done that before, and
Yeah.
I wanted to try something new.
Yeah.
And the reason why I did that necessarily is because I had tint in my headlights.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really see anything at night. And like,
Yeah.
I could, but I couldn't. And I'm
Yeah.
like, man, I need to figure out something. I don't really
Yeah.
want to take off the tint because the tint looks nice in my opinion. And so
Yeah, it does.
what I did was, and I threw the lights on there, and I got a lot of people on Instagram hitting me up saying, where'd you get those lights? Where'd you get those lights? Where'd you get those lights? And I'm like, I made it myself, and they're like, how much? Where can I buy them and stuff? And so I ended up just starting making them and selling them. So I'm actually
Wow.
happy how it's turned out, but I'm not going to get all into that. And so I also have 20-inch Ventus wheels. I added some spike lugs on there as well.
Yeah.
I added clear side markers. I didn't really like the dull look I had
Yeah.
before, and so I want to try something that's a little bit more cleaner.
Yeah.
And so I did that. Tint's not really in line, but
Yeah.
I added tint on there because the car didn't come with it at all.
Yeah.
I plasticked up the door handles. I added my own custom side skirt below it, and this is going to sound a little janky and all, but I wanted to try something different. And what I did is I went to Home Depot, and I got PVC pipe, and I cut it, and I wanted to make the car at least an inch lower at the bottom without
Yeah.
having to make it look all crazy. And so I
Yeah.
thought I made it look a little bit OEM. I repainted
Yeah.
it to match the color of the car, so it's all white.
Yeah.
And so I made it so it's a little bit lower.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to slam the car. Like, I absolutely love slam cars, bad cars, and everything
Yeah.
like that. But I didn't. This is a daily, and I didn't want to be scraping and breaking it.
Yeah.
That's just a whole mess. I already deal with just, you know, even though it doesn't look low.
Yeah.
It was really high at the time. There's like 2.5 fists of wheel gap in the
Yeah.
back and a fist in the front.
Yeah.
It was a mess. And so in the rear, I'm gonna have to bring you back there. Oh yeah, by the way, the brake caliper red. In the rear, I added a GT500 spoiler. I wanted to keep that OEM look a little bit. I didn't want to go full out crazy. I plastered the rear end deck lid because it was starting to peel up from the sun. And
Yeah.
the problem is behind these cars, as I realized, and I've realized this on other Mustangs as well, is that deck lid starts to peel from the sun.
Yeah.
And having to repaint that or getting a new one is just a nightmare. And so
Yeah.
I decided I'm just going to plasti dip it and just get it out of the way and done. I kept the OEM tail lights, and I realized on the 2013 and the 2014 models they had different style lights to where these are the LEDs, and the 2013 models they have like the bulb.
Yeah.
I'm happy these came with the 2014 model because the LEDs are nice, and
Yeah.
I like how it's already black out there. Like, I
Yeah.
love the black look, and what inspired me with the black, white, and red is because the taillights are already red. So I'm like, at first I want to do black, white, and purple, and I'm like, well, I can't really change the taillights, and I can't really change a lot of the other red parts. So what I did is I got red coilovers, I got the red pan hard bar, I got, you know, the taillights are already red, the brake calipers are red. I did some engine accessories in there that were, you know, painted red, made it look nice. And then I did this as a little cheat mod. I added electrical tape on here to kind of give it that little different style of taillight look. And I realized a lot of people do that with these model years because they don't really have too many options for the taillights. You get the Euro style ones that look more like the Ferraris, but
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of those in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I decided I want to go with a look like that, and I'm glad that Mustang or Ford kept with this style of taillights because it brings it all the way back to the that day and age to where, you know, the history behind what the actual Mustang is. And what I like about this model year Mustang is that they're not like the newer ones like the 2015 through 2018, which I do love the technology behind it a little bit with, you know, I love the EcoBoost and everything like that, but I look at it as, you know, Mustang shouldn't be a 4-cylinder, they should be like 8, and I look at this too as like the 6-cylinder. It's like, you know, not really a Mustang, but you know, I still like it either way.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, like I said, I really like how they kept with the OEM taillights and, you know, the interior, which I'll show you in a second, that they have kept like the old style look to it. And there's times where I wish it was a little bit more modern with like, you know, the digital dash and stuff, but you know, you can just enjoy it. I added the fins down below. I'm thinking about taking those off and making them a little bit bigger. Like, you know, they were made out of PVC, not PVC, they're made out of plastic and they're just shaped down cut. And so at first this whole bottom piece was all white and I wanted plastic to be black to kind of give it the more aggressive deep look that the fins already have. The fins already came black, and so I wanted to make it so it's all flush and look like one piece. I have Flowmaster exhaust with some chrome tips on there. The side pieces right here, I don't know what they're really called. My dad actually gave carbon fiber, I think they're called like the Samurai front lips, something like that.
Oh, okay.
And so I didn't really like how I had the front lip on the front, so I yanked that off and I cut it and I painted it white over the carbon fiber already on there, just so it matched the side skirt and also the rest of the car to make it look a little bit more wider. And so I decided to do that. I wrapped the gas cap and I threw on the torque sticker that my friend and I are starting up, and it's called Zatrix. He has it on his window.
Oh, okay.
I'll pop open the hood for you, then I'll show you the interior.
Okay.
There's nothing really done on the trunk, it's just stock.
Oh, okay.
Like crap in there. And on the interior, there's nothing like too crazy in there, but I added an HPS cold air intake also with the K&N filter. I painted this white to give it that little bit more flush look. I polished a little bit of things in here, like, you know, the water pump area, because I didn't like all the dull look. And there's a lot of dull stuff already in here, but it's really hard to get into like the cracks inside the, you know, where it's all chipping up and stuff. Just how when motors get all hot, they start, you know, cracking up a little bit. I did a little bit of white accents here and there to kind of give it that flow look. I added new hardware in some places because I didn't really like the OEM hardware, and I want to give it something where it's like pops out the little details. And like I was talking about with the red accents, I added a little bit of red accents in here with some of the screws and the hoses and little things like that. And these are all OEM hoses and screws other than the hardware I pointed out. And all I did was really just paint the screws red because, you know, to point out the little details. I added the Megan strut tower brace because this car has a lot of body sway. And, you know, I wanted to help with the coilovers because they were making a lot of noise. And so I wanted to just fix that. And so what I did is I added the strut tower brace on there, and at first it didn't fit until I realized that this is an adjustable one. And I'm like, well, duh. And so I added the strut tower brace on there, and I feel a big difference. And it might not seem like the strut tower brace does too much, but it really does. And for what, $85, $90, I really love the look, how it turned out. And the body's like, there's like really no body sway whatsoever. I don't have one in the back, and I probably should, but for the front, like, just when you turn, it turns. It's not like, oh, it gives it a second, then it turns. Like, no, it turns. And I really like that about this, even though it's a 6-cylinder, you know, it doesn't really bother me too much. I like having that feeling I have control of the vehicle, not the vehicle controlling itself. That's really about it with the engine bay. There's really not too much done. There's no turbos. There's nothing really done to it. Nothing on the inside of the engine that was done. Just whatever you see on the outside is what I have so far. Now on the interior, nothing really too much crazy done. All I did was really, I painted the interior dash. I painted it all white to match the front, and I added a black pinstripe on the sides that, you know, cover up some of the holes that were already in there. That cover up each individual section of the dash. And so I wanted to give it so where it doesn't look like it's too bad, but it also looks like pinstripe a little bit. I painted some of the chrome parts in there black. I did a little bit of carbon fiber accents here and there. I added the Bride seatbelt pads because, you know, the seatbelt's kind of on your neck. And that's really about it with the interior. This is the premium package as well, so it came with already LED lights under the car, not under the car, under the dash. And so I was planning on doing that before I got the car. I was planning on just doing white or red or something like that, but it's nice because this gave you like I believe like 5 or 6 different other colors to choose from, and you can make your own style of colors too, which I thought was pretty cool. So if you want to mix like a certain color with another color, you can get like yellow or whatever. So I thought that was pretty cool. And that's really about it with this build. It's like, you know, it's like I'm not trying to go too crazy with it because it's just, you know, It's a daily driver, and I'm really happy with how this turned out, because to be honest with you, never really imagined going this far with this, and I plan on doing more in the future with it, but like, you know, I like keeping stuff stock body because it doesn't really lose the value on the vehicle.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people already go wide body as it is. As much as I do love it, it's like, you know, just take it easy one step at a time.
Yeah.
You don't need to be you don't have to be the first one out there to go get something done. You don't need to be, oh, look, everybody look at me. Just do your thing and just enjoy what you got.
Yeah.
You don't have to be better than the next person next to you. You don't have to be like, oh, I wish I was him, or just be you and work for it. Because that's what those people do. Like, they keep their head down and work.
Wow. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm impressed, man. I'm really, like I said, this made my day. You know, to meet you, your grandmother, and
I really appreciate you coming up to
you know, and to see that you know, kids are out there doing that positive thing. You know, so, and like I said, that was the whole point of, you know, really why I started the channel. And you know, the channel's popping, it's doing pretty good, and now I got some good support. And like I said, it's the end game is, like I said, to hopefully we're gonna try and open up a technical customization school, and awesome. Like a works, like, you know how I would say the easiest way to explain it is how, you know, parents are going shopping and they want to drop their kids off, you know, not like a babysitter, but, you know, drop them off, or you can just show up, you know, like if you're going to a YMCA. But this version of YMCA, you can come and rent, you can bring your car in, you know, you can get grants, you know, get things done for your car. Ultimately, that's what I want to do. And then well, the ultimate thing is to be able to give kids a scholarship for college. You know,
give them motivation, a chance to get out there.
Exactly. And if I feel like if as long as we get good people behind us, support us, and get young kids like yourself to not just be a part of it, but support the whole idea of it, you know, then there's a lot of things. There's, especially in Vegas, there's a lot of potential, and it's really not what you know in this town. It's who you know that's going to help you get to the end game, you know. And so I know it's going to be a struggle, and I know it's not going to be easy. But if I have good people supporting me, if I have good people like yourself, which is the main reason why I want to do this. And like I said, I have kids, you know, that are twice your age, and well, almost twice your age. But I just want to do something positive. You know,
that's the best thing about it. Is like, you know, just giving back to the community. It's like, who cares about the net profit or like how much you're gonna make? It's like, you know, it's nice to get it. It's cool, but the thing is, though, that's not what everything is about. So being able to give back, and people like that. Nobody likes somebody that's just all about themselves.
Oh yeah.
People like when, oh, this person actually really does care. Like, you never go up. You don't want to be around somebody that's always negative. Like, if you're going to work something, that person's negative for a day, you'll be like, is there anything? You okay?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I'm fine, but you really don't want to get into too much about it. But when somebody's happy, you want to be around them, because it's like, now you know that positive energy is going to be around, and you're not going to be having to worry about like, oh, are you okay? Is there anything you do for you? Like, you know, it's nice you could do that, but the thing is, though, is like, just be completely real. Nobody wants to like have to deal with that. You know, just being positive though about it, like you were saying, just giving back to the community. And, like, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be about just like cars or anything like that, but just anything in general. And that's what I like about you, is like, you like your passion, but you also bring in somebody else's passion that they might like together. And, you know, making it benefit the community.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's what I said. I mean, you are. I'm an adult. You're inspiring me. You're making what my dream in the end game, you know, to share my passion and to share my love, and, you know, everything that I'm trying to do, you know, because I want to, my dad just recently passed away a couple of months ago, you know, and he was my mentor, the original mentor, and he just, it was like when you're young, it's like, you don't understand why your parents, like, you know, why you say this, or, you know, why is it always like, I can't do this or I can't do that or whatever. And then once you get older and you have your own children, then you start seeing exactly why that was, you know. So, you know, I just said that, you know, I said, you know, I realized that when my father passed, that I knew what my destiny was, is that, you know what, I need to really mentor, you know, other youth, you know, kids coming up, and even other adults. You know, I want to inspire them to try and do something like what I'm trying to do, you know, because a lot of times the people that are in trouble or things are going on that's not cool, it's a lot of times it's because nobody, you know, especially, you know, adults stopped and took time to, you know, spend with them or even have a conversation with them, you know. And I don't want to do
like,
that.
There's times where well, it's kind of like drifting off a little bit, but it's like in the similar aspect. It's like sometimes I'll get people on Instagram, because I love posting about the car on Instagram. Like, I can care less what people have to say about what I post, and it's like, it's my Instagram, and so if you don't like what I have, unfollow, but if you like it, continue my journey.
Yeah.
So like, I love when people DM me or comment in the comment section or like the photo, and they'll ask me, where'd you get this, where'd you get that? Like, some guy yesterday commented and said, where'd you get those rims? I absolutely love them. And it's like, you know, like I personally, like, you know, there's times where I'm like, do I like them, do I not like them? But you know, you don't tell them that. You just, you know, you give them motivation, tell them, you know, work on, like, work for it. And so I told him, like, you know, I got these rims from here, and what model they are, I'm not 100% sure about this. It's like, who cares about what your wheel specs are? You don't, there's no secret. Like, I hate when people do that. They're like, oh, I don't want you to know my wheel specs. I don't want you to know what I have under my motor. It's just like, it's not about that. It's like, you're learning on for the next person so they can learn something as well. It's like, there's always at least one person out there that's doing the same thing you're doing. So I don't think you're just the only one doing it. And it's nice to give back to community, like you're saying, because it's like, there's no secret about it. We all have the same passion for something. It doesn't matter what you drive is Japanese, Korean, or just American. We all enjoy one thing, and that's cars. And like, you know, it's nice that when I do see some of the young ones out here, like as well as me and some of the older guys, because it's like we all can connect to one thing, and like we can grow off what they're talking about and learn. There's times where like I might sound just dumb by saying like things where I just don't understand what it was. Like, for example, when you said AMG, like, I know what an AMG is, but I didn't think twice about it until my friend brought it up. He's like, they only have a newer AMG. And like, there's times where it's like, yeah, you're gonna make mistakes, and it's like, there's gonna be some people out there like, oh, how do you not know that, blah blah blah. But you just block it out and just be like, all right,
but that would be like, you know, somebody that actually owns AMG Mercedes. You know, AMG Mercedes is like the saline of Mustangs.
And there's times where it's like, there's some things I don't even know about this car though. To be honest, there's a lot of things I don't know about this car. Like, I do as much research as I possibly can on it. There's times where it's like a horn went out the other day on it. Like, it was given half of its power, and it was on one of those rainy days. I had no clue why, and I kind of had hypothesis, I think that's the word. I'm not 100% sure about it. But I had like ideas of what it could possibly be. Could be this, could be that. And so I looked at the wires, they're a little wet, and you know, I just let them dry out, and it worked just fine. So, you know, as things go wrong, you start to learn new things. It's nice because you can build off that knowledge and give it back to somebody who needs it. And that's like what I was saying. I love when people comment something to me, because now I can give them the information that they need, so they're not clueless about what's going on. And if I need information, I hope that they'll give me the same information that I would give back to them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, all right. We'll be talking to you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. I'm just gonna get this side over here.